Once upon a time, three friends, Ahmed, Samir, and Youssef, were wandering through the desert. They were wise men known for their cleverness. One day they arrived at a bustling desert town and the people there were in an uproar. Someone's prize camel had gone missing. The chief gathered everyone and announced, "Whoever finds the camel will receive a reward of 100 gold coins." Ahmed, Samir, and Youssef, being both greedy and bored, decided they'd find this camel. So, without seeing anything, Ahmed said, "The camel is missing a tooth," Samir added, "and it limps on its left front leg." Youssef, not to be outdone, said, "And it's carrying a load of honey on one side and wheat on the other." The townspeople were amazed. "You've seen it?" they cried. "No," said Ahmed. "Not at all," said Samir. "Never even smelled it," said Youssef. Suspicious, the chief had them thrown into jail for theft while the townspeople searched for the camel. Sure enough, after hours of searching, they found the camel, missing a tooth, limping on its left front leg, carrying honey on one side and wheat on the other. Embarrassed, the chief brought the three friends out of jail and demanded, "How did you know all that without seeing the camel?" Ahmed smiled and said, "Well, I saw patches of grass eaten off the ground, the bites were uneven, so I knew the camel must be missing a tooth." Samir said, "I noticed tracks in the sand, and one print was shallower than the others, so I knew it was limping." And Youssef said, "I saw a trail of ants on one side of the tracks and scattered wheat grains on the other. Ants love honey, so I figured honey on one side, wheat on the other." The chief was impressed. He awarded them the 100 gold coins, but he also quietly decided never to mess with anyone smarter than himself again. As for Ahmed, Samir, and Youssef, they took their gold, bought a real camel, this one with all its teeth, and promptly got lost in the desert, because although they were geniuses, none of them knew how to navigate. And so the tale of the lost camel turned into another adventure, proving that sometimes brains alone aren't enough. But rather than despair, they learned the beauty of friendship and creativity, turning every mishap into a tale worth telling. And so they sat down to draw a new plan, knowing that together they could solve any problem that came their way. With renewed determination, they set off toward the horizon, ready to find their way and create more unforgettable stories. And thus began their new adventure, riding through the vast sands, laughing and dreaming of all the places they'd explored together.